Good evening, everyone.
How did you?
It's cooled down a little bit, which I'm glad for, especially on a Baking Tuesday. So I am Jad, hi Gary, hi Tracy, how are we all? Hi Bria. Well, you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. It's been driving me bonkers, this thing with, restricted mode on since Saturday, and I've done everything I can. And I said to Chris yesterday, I said, it's no good. I'm probably going to have to do a full factory reset. So goes on it today and it says restricted mode off. And I've commented on Chris's video. I can put my community post up. So as quickly as it came, it went. I have no clue. Don't ask me. I don't know. And it's been driving me bonkers since Saturday, trying to figure out what the hell were going off. I'm just going to put a link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that's for Tracy's benefit only. Hi, Gary, again.
Gary?
I will open the panel up towards the end. But yeah, it's one of them, I don't know, been driving me around this twist, not knowing what up with it. And like, poof, it came back to normal. So I don't know. I do not know. Have I been, sanctioned for something or other? I don't know. But anyway. You get what I'm saying, Gary. It drove me absolute bonkers. Saturday, I couldn't chat in anybody's live stream on my laptop. I couldn't post in my own community tab. Now, my phone were all right. It was just my laptop.
I hope she let a huge woohoo. I thought we won lottery.
So, yeah. And I went into YouTube, and it says go to your channel. And if you scroll down, it says restricted mode, and it was saying on. Well, I clicked on it, and it wouldn't let me turn it back on. So anyway, I've tried everything, Gary. You name it, I've tried it. Nothing would work. And some of us say, I come to have a look this morning, everything was back to normal. So, hi, Tracy.
Hi, Jeanette.
So, yeah, I don't know whether fairies is, I don't know. I just do not know. I cannot. I've done that, Gary. I uninstalled it. I signed out to my YouTube channel. I changed my password. You name it, I've done it, and nothing at all would rectify it. So I don't know, but it's all back to normal now. It's one of them who knows moments. So yes, tonight we're making KitKat cookie bars, and it does say raspberry and white chocolate muffins, but I'm doing, and Tracy are doing strawberries. Don't know. It made me wonder, Amjad, whether we're getting punished for something I hadn't done, because it says something about inappropriate content or what. I don't know. But everything's back to normal now. But it's one of them scratch your head and just shake your head, if you know what I mean. So, Are you having a quick ciggy, Tracy?
It's nearly finished.
Yeah.
I just took some painkillers not long ago because I bent my thumb back, taking a plug out, using my right hand. What am I like?
What I'm going to say, what we're going to do with you.
I was taking a plug switch out, not using this left hand. I went straight with my right hand. I thought, ow, you bugger. But it's still in its thing, its cask, luckily.
Yeah.
It's not quite mended yet.
Amjad says maybe the YouTube's... I don't know. I tried everything, Amjad. Everything. But I did hear rumours that... is it Microsoft? Have been blocking Chrome. So I don't know how true it is. So it could have been that. I don't know. Ooh. Now you see, Johnny didn't have very good luck with strawberries last year, but he's had quite a few this year, so he says.
Yeah, Johnny's in the living room. What is it you can't do, Jeanette? I don't understand computers.
Well, I went on my YouTube, like I'm on it now, and it wouldn't let me. You know, I like how I put up in community, come and watch me and Tracy bake, blah 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 blah. I mean, not that bit mattered, but Richard was live, and I tried typing, and it says the comments just turned off. Now I messaged Richard, and he says it's not. He says because Johnny's in. So that's when I realised there were a problem.
Yeah.
Now I could comment and everything on my phone. It was just my laptop that, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Amjad, is it was something to do with Microsoft. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was, but whatever it is, it's rectified itself now anyway. So, but it was very strange. Even Chris's video, I went on that and it says comments just turned off. It would not let me comment on anything on my laptop. But I were all right on my phone. Right, we will get cracking. Did you put oven on, baby?
No.
Bugger off. Will you partially melt me that butter, please? Yeah, it's not fully melted because it says partially melt your butter.
Let me just finish this thing.
So
mine's really soft though, Jeanette. Mine.
Chris
really
says,
soft.
yeah, Chris says, do you partially melt it? I says, well, you're not quite melt it. Partially.
Mine's really soft though. It's really just still melt it. It's really soft. It's been out all afternoon.
Well, I think what I'll let Chris do is I'll let him put it on for 30 seconds, see how he goes. But
I mean, if I partially melt mine, it might go too runny. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, with KitKats, some I've left whole because in the video, once you put your cookie base, you've got to split the cookie mixture into two, and put half of it in bottom of your tin, and lay your KitKats out on top of that.
Yeah, well, I got, like I said, I could only get 4.
And then I've got some that's I've broke them in, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I did. I broke them all up into pieces, but not small pieces, big pieces.
So, right.
So I'll just do it like
what
that.
I'll do is, while I'm waiting for Chris, well, I'm still going to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm still going to build mine, but like I said, I'll have to put so much on top and then rest in chunk bits on top as well. You know what I mean?
I'm going to put...
Here, have a shower cap.
I don't want to shower. Thank you very much. So we'll do flour bit first, where we put it. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of bicarb. Hi, Johnny, by the way. Half a teaspoon of bicarb, or baking soda as they call it. So yeah, I'm going to do what Tracy's doing and just give it a quick mix round.
Yeah, I'm just telling Jeanette I got you some presents tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You got a street lamp and a new whisk.
Well, it's not all melted.
You got me a new whisk, but it's a blender whisk and a street
Yeah.
lamp, a street light. That's fine, LED.
Very poosh.
Two LED lights.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know whether you've seen them. Have seen that? What's it called? It's called Ione or something, and it's like a really state-of-the-art mixer. It's only about 700 quid. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
got money like that laying about. So this is 130 grams of brown sugar. And 100 grams of white sugar. And to this is 222 grams of butter, partially melted. Same as Chris says, it's not fully melted, but it's, yeah. 11 quid. Now you'll be steady, Johnny.
I'm proud of it, mate.
Yeah. You know.
Where's my going to put this whiskey? That's the point. I'll have to just do it in here for a minute.
Hey, it's cordless, that one got you.
Hey, Crypto.
Oh, I can
But
use
yeah.
that next time.
It's cordless.
Yeah, I'll use that next time.
Same as I say, I was looking at that. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Hi, Tim. How are you? But yeah, it's got a hefty price tag on it. I'll tell you that much for nothing.
I don't see bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
So yeah, we're going to mix this together.
Just be here.
And I've got to stop my thing from because I've got fan on, so it's doing the blow away thing. Hi, Jason. How are you? So to this, we're going to add 2 eggs. Well, it says does say large eggs. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now I'm going to mix it again. we are going to add, this is 350 grams of all-purpose flour, plain flour, and this has got the teaspoon of baking powder and the baking soda in it. I'm just going to give it a quick mix through.
White flour like that, so yeah. Look like this first for a minute.
So last but not least, this is 180 grams. Now in it to 108. 100. Right, to this, we need to add 180 grams of chocolate chips.
Who's she talking to this time around?
She's with Adio. Ow. Some flour still at the bottom.
Just give me it back in hand.
Get all that flour at the bottom.
We've got to do this.
Not like that. Yeah, like that. That's some flour.
No. When they get that weight train from recently. It's 35 quid for this blender I got. And that's only for 6 quid, brand new.
Right.
Right, so once you've done that, once that's all mixed together, you need half of it in here.
As you can see, Jeanette, I'm using a round tin, so I might have
Yeah,
to make two. I don't know. It's only because I haven't got no small enough to go in that cooker. So I know what I'm doing, but I'm just using a round tin. That's all.
Yeah, that's as long as it works out all right, Tracy. That's all that matters.
What I'm saying is I might have too much mix, you know, for all that round tin. I want it to cook, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to use.
Yeah, I'm going with that. I don't know whether it's off or not. I ain't messing about weighing. Tim's still got his Mars bar blondies. A little bit more thinking here. Needs a bit. Arms, but a distant memory, Tim. Right. Keep your eyes peeled for this one, Crypto. Now you need altogether 340 grams of KitKats. So this is what you do with them. Lay them out on top of your dough mixture. Oh, look at that. Might have to nick some others.
I didn't know if to break mine or leave them as they were, so I broke them so they go further. Because, like I said, I only got 4 big KitKats. I didn't know how many to get. They didn't do them in bulk.
You see, that's what Chris got me. He got multi-packs.
Yeah. But I went to Aldi today, you know, for my ingredients.
Yeah.
And all they had in Aldi were them chunky ones.
Oh, the chunky ones, yeah.
4 in a packet, and then they didn't have the single ones. And I thought I could get, you know, like a copy of them, like they do a copy of Mars bars.
Yeah. Because Asda do one,
like
don't
that,
they?
but they didn't have them in. So I'm just doing it like this. It'll still be KitKat. I'll have something for the top as well.
Like I'm trying
75
to
pence each for a KitKat next door.
Ah,
So that's why I only got 4, Jeanette.
Robin Gits. Right, I think that's about it for the ones there. Right, still got some for on top.
Yeah, that'll do. What
Yeah. Now it says top with the remaining cookie dough in little blobs.
Little blobs. Right, so you're using an ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
Right, let me just get it. I've got this plastic one if it'll work. Come on. Oh.
That's no good.
Oh.
He's just going to fill the water drink up.
All right.
All right, so that's that. So that goes in the oven at 180 degrees centigrade, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4. Baby, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we saving KitKats for when it's cooked to put on top, did you say?
Yeah, there's some,
Yeah.
once it's baked, you put them on top. Keep your hands off you. Now, I just say between 30 and 35 minutes, the top and sides will be golden and set, but the middle will have crumbs attached to a skewer inserted in the middle.
You ready?
Yeah. So I've done mine for 30 initially. Hey up, Tim. I've been baking for God knows how many years, and I ain't poisoned them yet.
In a minute, he moved for an hour.
So that's that, and we'll go straight on to muffins.
Hey, you've had your tea. Good girl, hey.
Baby, you can get me them strawberries out if you want. Hi, Ray Ray. Happy birthday.
Hiya, love. Happy birthday, Anna.
Oh, well. Solid. But if I can get lid off, I'll take them off. It might defrost them slightly. It's right, because they're all cooked up into it. I've got them in like a tub. See how? Just got them out at freezer. Yes, it's Ray Ray's birthday today. 21 again. I say that every year.
Did you say 180?
Yeah, it's same on both. 180 degrees centigrade, 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
And how long are you putting it on for?
I put them for 30 minutes initially.
Right.
I mean, no, Anna, I wished I would, well, I don't wish I was 21 again, but yeah. If I knew what I knew now, put it that way. But anyway.
I'm just giving these a quick rinse under tap if we need. Are we using mixer again?
Yes. Well, no.
No.
No, you've got to whisk your eggs, oil, vanilla, and milk until they combined, and just pour wet ingredients. And it says fold with a metal spoon.
Okay.
Oh dear, but yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go back to being 21 again. So yeah, so for this one, we do. Me and Tracy, although it's called raspberry and white chocolate muffins, we're using strawberries because we're not fond of raspberries. Hey up, Anna. My eldest is 40 next year. Now that makes you feel old. So we've got 260 grams of these. This is self-raising flour. I've just took lid off. All defrosted off that lid already.
Eh?
It don't matter.
I didn't see you.
I says, I've just took the lid off, and it look, it's melted already off that lid. So to this, you want 130 grams of caster sugar. I lost what I was doing then. So we're just gonna give that a quick mix together. Yeah, my eldest is 40 next year, Tim. Now that does make you feel old when you've got a son of 40 nearly. So this is 250 mils of milk. Oh, 1 egg. Teaspoon of vanilla extract. And this is 50 grams of vegetable oil. I'm going to whisk all this together. Send me a muffin. Hi, Joelle.
Hi, Joelle.
Oh, pardon me. So this bit has got to be done with a metal spoon. So I've made a little well in middle.
Oh, I got
And
to use a metal spoon.
Yeah, we're going to put this
Not
liquid.
a metal whisk.
No, it says a metal spoon. Pour the wet ingredients into the flour and sugar well and gently fold together with a metal spoon until just combined. So yeah, we've my strawberries is defrosted enough to, because they all clump together at the moment. Crayfish.
Yeah, mine are defrosted. Don't know. Have you just poured it all in, Jeanette?
Yeah. Just gone for it, Tracy.
Wow.
Right, so this, once you've combined it, is 100 grams of white chocolate chips. Here's where the fun starts, because you've got to add solid these are. Baby, do you think you can put them on defrost for like 30 seconds or something? Because they all like clump together. So yeah, I'm just gonna mix these through while Chris is gonna put mine on defrost on microwave for a.
I'm gonna say, because mine are rock hard and all.
These are frozen together, solid.
After the Saturday, we could just stick your arm after it when it'll be melted.
But it does say frozen, you see, so that's why I put them in the freezer. So we're just going to wait for Chris to.
I'm going to defrost these. They're all stuck together.
Chris is just doing mine for about 30 seconds, Tracy, on defrost.
No, but I need something to put it in. Let's see.
I think it's in other room, Anna. I think Tracy says he's in living room.
Yeah, but he's in the living room with Johnny.
No, they're asking where Johnny were.
Right, let's see, defrost. I've never used this microwave to defrost. Defrost.
But the thing is, I mean, they're all right frozen, but you don't want them all sticking together. So, you know, you've got to sort of, you know.
Oh, I should have come out then, should I, a bit early, but I don't know.
You know.
Johnny, do you know how to this microwave?
No idea.
The thing is,
I've pressed defrost and start, but it's not starting.
Press defrost for one.
Well, oh, yeah, I dropped the everywhere.
Hit the land on your head, Chase. I think he got knocked out by a strawberry.
No.
Spike with it for 30 seconds and it's everything defrosted.
No, it's not. It's cooking.
I'm breaking mine up manually. I think the reasoning behind them being frozen is if you freeze them, you don't get the you know, the run of the fruit. It don't run all over the place.
Ooh, there's one in my back pocket. £3.
Don't spend it all at once.
Chris there.
Oh, this is freezing my fingers. Oh.
I've worked it out.
See, the only reason why I keep stirring is to make sure that they're all evenly distributed. Oh, my hands is like popsicles. Maybe should have ought to put my gloves on, didn't I? Because then my feet here, look at me. Not using my feet to break them up.
The door's ready to go for not going out tomorrow.
But another good thing is the heat from your hands will make them defrost a bit quicker. So that's all my maybe. A tea towel or something. Your sausage.
It was the first time I figured it out, but I've done it. I never thought microwave.
You see, mine was still, even though Chris put on
Still hard, but at least I've separated them.
Well, I mean, the thing is, as long as they go in your mixture, it's like with blueberries or raspberries. The reason behind freezing them is so you know you don't all get like a pink, runny red mixture. If you know what I mean. And no, we ain't got a poltergeist. It's because I've got fan on over there. One of them cups were moving. I said, no, we ain't got a poltergeist. I says, it's,
Well,
oh, well, we have, but yeah.
do you mind?
It's Tracy.
Making a racket?
He's making a lot of noise. Our poltergeist had tidy up partners.
All it's done today is rain, on and off.
It's been very, very windy here, but we've had sort
We had that yesterday out wind.
intermittent rain, what I'd call it, you know.
That rain what wets you through.
Yeah, that
Like fine rain.
That fine drizzle. We had that on Saturday.
It really bounced it down earlier, but now it's just
We had
starting again.
Not really bouncing it down. I mean, we had that yesterday where it were absolutely pinning it down.
I mean, at least it's cooled the air down a lot. You know what I mean? We can't complain, can we? We had some nice weather.
It's gonna
again.
You know, it's gonna get warmer.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool
The
you.
only thing I hadn't heard no thunder, but we were supposed to have a thunderstorm.
Well, Richard were on about it on Saturday. He says he heard a few rumbles sort of in distance, but we ain't had that.
No.
Nothing. And I'm very surprised because how hot it were. You'd think we'd have a thunderstorm, at least to clear air, if nothing else. Right, so that's them done. Where's that gone now? You took lid away for that, baby. Oh, no wonder I can't find it then. Well, now you tell me. So yeah, it says for these, if you want extra jumbo like bakery style muffins, it only makes 6. But normal muffins, it makes 12. Now I've got 12 out of mine, just about. So.
Well, I could get 12 out of mine, but I could only fit 9 on this tray at once.
But this isn't. These aren't. They're not small muffin cups, and they're not large muffin cups. They're somewhere in between, if you know what I mean. Because it does say if you're making, you know, the tulip ones.
Yeah.
They like tulip shaped.
I don't know how much to put in them. These are probably large cupping muffin cakes.
We see, I bought some off at Amazon and the Dr. Oetker. And these are large muffin. But they're like the normal, you know, cupcake things, but I like these. They're sturdy, they're easy to open, you know what I mean? So I will just put these two on side because I've got to wait for the KitKat slice to come out it. So that shoved right over there. We've still got quite a bit of KitKat, even though I nicked some out of it for the brownie bit. But, so that's still got 6 minutes.
Make a giant thing out of that.
Ah, you see, this is the thing that we like, Tracy. We have had like Saturday and Sunday, it was just like that very fine drizzle. But then yesterday, it did come a bit heavier. So yeah, but I was watching the weather forecast tonight, and it says it's going to start getting quite warm again. Now, I've got a funny story to tell you, and it rant newers, and I were absolutely Chris knows what I'm going to say. I think it was a zoo here in the UK, right? So these two bears took it on themselves to escape their enclosure. Now, this is the thing. They knew exactly where they were going because they went into the like barn where the zookeeper prepares all the food. Right? And they had a field day. They had tons of bananas, apples, oranges, and honey, believe it or not. And they said, basically, they ate a week's worth of honey in one sitting before they realised that they were missing and, you know, just followed trail and it went straight to the cabin, whatever, you know, you want to call it. And they're in there feasting on, you know, all this food. So anyway, they got, you know, marched back to the enclosure. Now they've got to double up on security because they don't know how they've managed to get out the enclosure. But no honey, no fruit, no nothing for a week. They on just strictly vegetables because they've ate like a week's worth of fruit and honey and whatever. So the zookeeper said, well, I'm sorry, but for next week or so, they'll just be on vegetables, I'm afraid. But Chris were in hysterics, and he says, well, at least they knew where to go, you know, go and get, you know, the goodies, you know what I mean? But straight to cabin or shed or whatever, where they prepare the meal or meals. Yeah.
So how long do those buns go on for then, Jeanette? The muffins we've just done. Yeah. Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Is it 180 again?
Yes. Same thingamajig. What have I done? Have I put that on?
Are you putting your buns in now?
No, because I've got to wait for Chris taking that.
All right. I'll wait then, because I've got two separate cookers going, that's all.
Is it ready?
No, not yet. There's another 2.5 minutes.
I've got some mix left from buns. I've got some mix left from cookies. So I'll do some more a bit later on.
So yeah, they're both on 180. For these smaller ones, it says 20 to 25 minutes. But if you want to do the big, massive ones, it's 35 to 40. So, you know, pardon the pun, but the bears is in the doghouse, quite literally. So they've had to update security because they don't know for life on them how they escaped. Yogi and Boo Boo. But yeah, I kid you not. But this is the thing, you know, they did a breakout just to get to food. So can you imagine playing Great Escape music to it? Oh, bless him. Puma called Nigel has died, and that's at Lincolnshire Wildlife Park, and he was 13 and had his leg amputated up in 2022 after developing arthritis. But yeah. But yeah, and you know, it's sort of on. Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly what I said to Chris Joel. And when zookeeper said, well, for next week or so, there'll be no fruit, no honey, no, yeah, you know, nothing sweet. They'll be just on vegetables next week. So, you know, enjoy it while it lasted, guys, because, you know, you're on a diet of vegetables next week. Yeah, you couldn't make it up. That's that, baby. No.
That's what she said.
Because can you imagine zookeeper, you know, putting vegetables in front of them and pouring their nose up and say, well, that's all you've got. You know, your week's worth, or you're waiting fruit and whatever. So that's all you're getting for next week. They did liken it to Winnie the Pooh, actually, Bria. They did mention Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but Winnie the Pooh, mind you, we did like it, didn't they? Jam marmalade sandwiches.
No, that's Paddington.
Oh, Paddington. They're still there.
But yeah. But I mean, when all said and done, animals' sense of smell, you know, vroom, straight to its shed where the food were.
Looking at it.
Doctor says if it's brown. Ooh,
That is bang on.
I think
I
that's
bet you
right.
ain't got a score, has there?
No. Ooh, Chris nearly disappeared with it, by the way. Oh, look at that. Some gone over edges a bit there. No, it hasn't. That's not covered. Oi, whose programme is this?
BBC. I bought it for £1 million. I've just not told you.
I think that's all right.
Bake Off with Jeanette Pickering.
Yeah. So there's just a bit there where it ain't quite covered the KitKat, but apart from that, yeah, fine. The thing is, when it's cooled down and you cut it, you're going to have KitKat all the way through it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, vegetables. They're on a diet of vegetables. You do the crime. You put it, what is it?
You do the crime, you do the time. When
Yeah.
You do the time, you do the crime.
Yeah, you know. Are you putting these in?
Eh?
Putting these.
Oh, they're ready, no?
Yeah. I think, what does it say? 25 to 30 minutes. So I'll do them for 25. I don't know where Tracy's gone.
Oh, fine. You ready?
Yep.
Ready?
I'm trying to move this to make a bit of room to move it over. But yeah, there's just a bit on end where it hasn't quite gone over onto KitKat, but I'm sure they'll still eat it no matter what. Whether there's you know, KitKat showing or what.
Mine's saying 2 minutes left for KitKat one.
Chris has just got mine out, Tracy.
Mm.
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to test mine because it is golden brown.
You see, Chris, I've tested mine with Testy Skewer, and because it does say that you know, if you test it in middle, but yeah, clean as a
There's
whistle.
KitKats in there anyway, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think mine's cooked and all.
Ooh.
Will it still cook in pan while it's cooling down?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. Anyway, Chris has put me I've moved that across now, and I've got to put these KitKats on top. Oh, it's heavy.
Leave it in for a little bit, 2 more minutes. Once it cooks underneath.
So yeah, while it's still warm, what red handed, I'm going to put some pieces of KitKat on the top. Oh. But yeah, you know, they you know, they've already, they can't sort of reorder and feed it to them twice because they've already had the quota. So yeah. There we go. That is the KitKats on top. It is. I honestly, when I was telling Chris were absolutely rolling. You know, obviously, oh dear. So yeah, I thought it ever so funny. I thought it real hilarious. You know, not just one thing, but breaking out the enclosure to go to shed where it goodies bit. I'll have a coffee, baby. Baby? I'll have a coffee. I'll have a coffee, please. Ah. Oh, look at that, Tracy.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you like the little teaser that I sent you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's bish bash bosh, and they're done.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, guys, and this is right up Joel Street, French bread strawberry roll-ups. Oh, they look absolutely gorgeous. But you put like I think it's a cinnamon like sugar thing, and then you or is that, do you dip that? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, they look absolutely gorgeous. And I messaged Tracy yesterday, and I says, I've got some fantastic recipes. So next week we're making homemade hobnobs and strawberry milkshake cupcakes.
So I put your KitKats on now, Jeanette, like it's hot.
Yeah, that's what I've done, Tracy.
Right. You just leave them up top, or push them down?
I haven't pushed them, really forced them down. I've just laid them on top and pushed them in slightly. But yeah, I haven't pushed them down into the thing. I've just laid them on top, but pushed them like slightly. Right, I'm just seeing if I can find the story. Bear raid honey store after enclosure escape. 2 bears who sparked the evacuation of a wildlife park involving trained firearms staff and police had headed straight for the honey store, the park has said. Wildwood, oh, it's in Devon. It's in Devon, Bria. Near, down your way. A conservation charity near it says near Exeter. European brown bears Mish and Lucy made their way to the food store after breaking free and then consumed a week's worth of honey. The park was evacuated after the alarm was raised at about 1500. That's 3 o'clock, isn't it? On Monday, 16 people, including children, were locked in a play barn for their safety. The trust has now launched an investigation into how the pair of young bears weighing about 180 kilos each escaped, as there was no signs of enclosure damage.
So how'd they get out then?
Mm-hmm. Both bears are extremely happy. Well, you would be if you consumed a week's worth of honey, wouldn't you? The bears had a feast, played around, pulled some rope out. It says the They didn't breach any public areas, choosing instead to remain at the back of the bear house. They were wandering up and down, having a sniff around, looking in the store cupboard where honey was stored. But the young bears, you see, so, you know, they were, you know, creating mischief. They've got this great sense of smell, and they'll just find things out. Even if you hide them, they'll find them out and make sure they have them. Mish eventually made her own way back to the enclosure, and Lucy was lured back with a belt and her favourite foods.
Yeah, she'd already ate it.
I'm going to say, did they have any left to lure her back with? But yeah, there you go. Well, I think they both, it's about sounds of things. Crypto, they're both female, about sounds of things. So yeah, there you go. You know, the story of the escaped bears. You want to make me a coffee then, baby?
Yeah, I'm just making me send one.
Oh. No, you're not. You're messing about on your...
I'm just doing this first. Or again.
But, you know. Escape from Alcatraz, bear style. Yeah, but I mean, by it sounds at names, it sounds like they were both female.
So his temperature drops a tad.
But yeah, told you they've got a very acute sense of smell. I could smell that honey a mile off. But I mean, it's good that they aren't all security wise, and you know they evacuated and everything, even though there were no risks for anybody. But I know. This is the thing. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos and everything. If, like in America, where people are living in cabins out in middle of nowhere. But you know, it's an everyday thing for them to see bears, and some of them come up on the porch and all sorts. Try to get in house. I'm glad I don't live where there's bears. Well, yeah, they're in zoos, but so yeah. What I said, we're making homemade hobnobs next week and strawberry milkshake cupcakes.
Do you know them strawberry milkshake things you just said?
Yeah.
Is it the strawberry powder milk?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some of that in cupboard.
We see our Callum, or every time I order shopping, I order him. It's Asda's own make now. It's just as good as Nesquik because you know how fussy our Callum is.
Is that it, Jeanette? Where's my camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some of that. How much do we?
You see, our Callum, he's very fussy, and
yeah,
we bought him Asda's own make of strawberry milkshake, and he absolutely loves it.
Depending
So-
on how much we need, I've got about that much at the bottom of the carton.
Oh, and another one, Tracy, that I'll tease you with. Eating mess cake.
Oh, what?
Eating mess cake.
Eating mess cake.
Eating mess.
Oh.
That's strawberries and
Oh,
crushed,
raisins and that, yeah.
yeah, crushed up meringues.
When we're fitting all this in, like.
I don't know, but this one, I think you'll like this one. Lemon cream cheese brownies.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they look absolutely gorgeous, Tracy. I'll show you a picture of them, look.
Oh, yeah. I like them. I like the look
Told
of
you
them.
I downloaded quite a few recipes.
I'm having to bend down because I've got my laptop on the kitchen chair. There's no room on that breakfast bar. A lot of stuff.
Now, these are, the Nutella strawberry. Strawberry Nutella French toast roll-ups.
Oh, yeah, you showed me them today, didn't you?
Oh, look at them.
Yeah.
And that's just bread with crust cut off and rolled out with rolling pin.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you put Nutella on each of them and put your strawberries inside, and then you do fry them, basically.
Yeah, cane roll like them.
In butter. You put butter in your pan and just like toast them on either side. I seen them and I thought, oh God, I've got to make some of them. But you see, this is the thing. 5 minutes with them and you're done.
Yeah.
But it does say 6 slices of fresh white sandwich bread. Now 6, that only makes like 2 each for us. And then you roll them in caster sugar, and then you use egg milk and you dip them in that, and then that's when you fry them.
Mm. All right.
Or we could do, baby, orange drizzle cake.
Ooh. Orange drizzle.
Orange drizzle cake. And another one that looks nice. Cornflake brownies.
Mm. All right for breakfast then, aren't we?
Yeah. Tell you. I've been coming across some and there's my cup there.
I'm just gonna go over to that end of the kitchen, just wash them few little things up.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it all at once.
But the thing is, as well, they got caught red-handed because it all caught on CCTV. So, they can't put their hands up and say it weren't me because they got caught red-handed. So yeah, you know, there's no denying it. The bear was put back to rights. So we've got just over 5.5 minutes on the muffins. They're gonna have to put a notice on when you go into wildlife park or wherever it is, conservation area, you know, please be aware, bears on the loose. Or there may be bears on the loose. So there you go. A bit of excitement for today. You know, pardon the pun, but it's the bare necessities. So well, once the muffins have come out the oven, I'll put the link in for the panel. Good thing about these two that I've made today, you don't really need to decorate them. Oh, pardon me. It's like the juggler.
Breaking what?
I don't know, she's rattling about. Oh, ping. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad it's nice to see Tracy back.
Yeah.
Even you know, even though Tim did a fantastic job last week, yeah, it's nice to have Tracy back.
Thank you, Jeanette.
He's still got some of that one.
Wanted to come and bake anyway.
Says he's got some left. Yeah, they're on a veggie only diet for next week, I'm afraid. But you know, I mean, just watching these films like Art in America, where they're coming on back porch and they, you know, scratching at door to come in, it's scare living bejesus that to me. Not about anybody else. You know, having a great big, humongous bear, you know, just stood there looking in your window. No, thank you. So yeah, we've got 24 seconds left on the
There's been muffins, Jeanette, but they've gone a little bit brown.
over. Yeah, they all right, Tracy.
They're not burnt, but I've took them out now because otherwise they might burn.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But they are cooked.
Look lovely.
Oops. Just leave them on there to cool a bit. I can hear you. What, in a minute?
Yeah. So yeah, that's same as I say. I'll see what mine's like and what they come out like, but so I've got my thing all ready.
I think there are only a few seconds left on clock anyway, so
Yeah, I'm gonna say mine's just I think they need going in. I don't know. What do you reckon? Seems to be. Now them at back. Them at back aren't done. What are you doing? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
No. Man need going back in, Trey.
okay, love.
I'm doing them for another 5 minutes. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so they need it back at oven.
Yeah. Well, they should get.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, only thing that we've had to use as the mixer for is the cookie bars. That's it. Hey, Tim, I don't think there's a you know, a fussed either way if they've got a bear behind. You know what I mean? There's only one thing on their mind, and that's food. But apparently it was some kind of an enrichment enclosure, not the normal enclosure. But what they mean by enrichment is it's like they've like blocks of ice with things in and like fruit and whatever, and they have to go foraging all around this enclosure for the food. So yeah, they've got a bit too overzealous and gone and saying, well, I know exactly where food is. I mean, it's like everything else. When all's said and done, they're a wild animal. So they have to do these foraging things and these enrichment things, you know, to keep them, you know, on the toes. Instead of just, you know, sitting there, you know, looking pretty and scratching their butts and whatever all day. You know, they like to, what they call enrichment things. So, I mean, it's like they do it with lions and tigers and you name it. And it's called enrichment, where they taught to hunt out where the food is. Oh, yeah. I'm glad it's not as warm today, even though I've still got my fan on. But yeah, it's just been nice today. You know, it's not been too overbearing. It's just been right. Like on Saturday, it was so humid that it was one of them situations where you couldn't breathe. You know what I mean? It was so hot you couldn't breathe. I'm not kidding you. When we went to bed on Saturday evening, spare bedroom windows were open, bathroom window were open, all doors were open, even our door were left open, and we never leave our door open. The only door that was shut were Callum's. You know, and it was still so humid. And we got fan going, we got windows in our bedroom open. But
Well, like us as well, Jeanette, on Saturday, we had our bedroom windows wide open and all, and fan on.
Yeah. We basically had all doors left open, spare bedroom doors, windows were open in there, window were open in bathroom. So we could like get some sort of air circulating, and it was still like can't breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that kind of. There's 44 seconds left, baby. Yeah.
I didn't that comfortable anyway.
Oh. Never mind. Oh, I thought they were both females by the sound of things. Who calls a boy Mish?
Mesh.
Mish.
Miss Mesh.
But they thought they were going to elope. But yeah, strange name for a boy. There you go. So what do you reckon now? Yeah, clean as a whistle. These them that were a bit, even though them, you know, the strawberries were frozen, they've not made it like soggy, have they? No, that's it.
All good.
I think, yeah.
Got it on?
Yeah. So there you go, guys. They are your strawberry. Well, it's supposed to be raspberry and white chocolate, but we've done strawberries. Did I do with that?
You know what? Take one tomorrow in a pack lunch.
Yeah, Tracy, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try and get some of them cupcakes you've got.
These cases.
Yeah, them cases.
You can get them off Amazon.
Because they look like they've holded your buns together, don't they?
I think they're about $8.99 for about 100 or 200. I'm not sure.
I'm going to get some anyway. Yeah.
They've shaped up nicely, haven't they?
They have. Because if you look at mine are just normal cases, paper ones, but they are muffin cases. But then this one's like spreaded, if you know what I mean.
But
like
that's the thing. If you do, yeah, you know what I mean. If it had been in like a normal muffin tray,
and I have got some of them muffin trays, the old 6, but when we did our kitchen, took everything out. I just don't know where they disappeared to, so I'm going to have to get some more of them and all. I've got a 12 one, but that's for like what you put your Yorkshire puddings in, but that's not going to fit in that little
no.
cooker I've got. Not just
you see,
yet,
these
anyway.
are just ideal because you can put them on a baking tray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever fits in your But yeah, I like them. These are my last ones. I think I've only got about 3 or 4 left.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some of them, Jeanette. Well, I will.
What a yogi.
Well, that's all that washed up.
Oh, pardon me. It's all right. I'm trying to see if I can find them, Tracy. Now, there's some here in pink. And there's 100 for $8.99. And they unlock.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all pink.
Don't suppose it matters what colour it is, does it? As long as it does the...
See, that's actually a picture of somebody that's put the cupcakes in them.
Oh, yeah.
And they're 7 centimetres width, 5.5 centimetres depth, and across bottom they're 6.6 centimetres. So they're quite big.
Yeah.
4 patterns. So yeah, I mean, if you want me to send you a link, I can do.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, send me a link and then I'll get Johnny to order me some bits this week. It's our payday tomorrow, so I'll have some money.
Right, I'm just going to put link in. Open the panel up. When it finally loads. So there you go. I've put the link in. And I've sent you them cupcake cases. I'm still sweating and I've got a fan on. And it's cooled down a bit.
Yeah, I've left my door open a little bit because it's warm in this kitchen. I'm just going to sit here. A bit, yeah.
So yeah, I put the link in if anybody wants to come up. I'll give it till about 10 to, and if nobody comes up, then I'll bugger off. So, and you know them hobnobs, Tracy?
Yeah.
You've got to use wholemeal flour.
Okay.
Good evening, Stuart.
Hello, we all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Help, Jay.
Right, Stuart.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. I finally got my physiotherapy date at bloody hospital.
Ah, that was quick
Love
then.
you.
Yeah. It says to me, 2nd of July, 7:30 in the morning. I can't do that day. You tell her why. Can't do that day, 7:30 in the morning. What's the dirty? Right. And I tell
You
you
always
what,
spend your
when,
anniversary in hospital, do you?
no, hospital, too. It's only physiotherapy, look.
But the thing is, they don't understand if you've got to travel. Yeah.
7:30 in the morning, 2nd of July, Jeanette. And I'll tell you what, I said to her, I said, no. I said, is there any more than a day for signing in July? I said, I've got one here, 17th of July at 11 o'clock. I went, that's fine, do that one.
Yeah.
You know something, Jeanette? 31 years married. Catherine says to me today, I'm 31 years married on Wednesday next week.
Is it this week?
Next Wednesday. Coming up. A week tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
2nd of July, 31 years married. Wow, fucking hell, whoa. Whoopee. Jesus Christ, man. 25 years I've been with her.
It were like we were married 22, but we've been
that's Saturday, yeah.
Soon goes by though, doesn't it?
You know, I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, sir. I like your nice shaped muffins. They're brilliant there. You had one this way, one that way. Brilliant, spot on.
You know what I always say, Stuart? It don't matter the shape or the look of them.
As long as it's eatable, Stuart, look at them.
Exactly, I'd eat them.
Yeah, so long as they're edible and they all
about that?
savory.
Yeah. I didn't see that being made. I see like bits of it.
Yeah.
KitKat.
Well, I've done mine in a square one.
Yeah.
What is up with this camera? Oh, that's it.
Oh, it's heavy. That's mine.
Yeah, that's what I seen. I seen
That's
yours.
a bigger one than mine. Mine's in a round tin.
Looks all right.
But the good thing about that as well is in the cookie dough, you've got chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And then you've got like a layer of KitKats. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, everybody's got a bit of KitKat in the slice.
Yeah. Hello there, Tracy. Fucking Anna. 27 today. Your cat mentioned it. I was still
27. I wish I were 27 again.
Oh, I'll have to meet chat.
Yeah, 27 today.
Oh, wow. 27 years old.
27 Anna.
That's a little bird, that.
Chloe's just turned 27 as well in February. And our Ailey's 30 this year.
I know.
Oh, 20, I'm not saying, I don't know if she's 30 this year or 28. She's older.
Tracy.
I'm that
Tracy, your name was born in 2nd of November. What is that? 2nd of December, 1995. She's 30 this year coming up.
So she's 28 now, or 29.
Yeah,
she's 30 this year.
Yeah.
This year, she's out for 30th. Hi,
29, I don't know, but I said Halo born on the 2nd of... Hello, she.
Fucking 30. How did they fucking get to 13? Give me fucking 5 babies. What the fuck's going on here? Yeah, fucking.
I didn't start having mine till I was 23, but my lad's 40 next year.
Yeah.
Well,
I was about 23 when he was born.
Did you like my new clothes?
5's enough.
Oh.
Did I what?
I said, Tracy, did you like my new clothes? Look, I've got them all.
Oh, look at Kat doing a fashion show. Shaking her ass. Shaking her ass.
I've seen it today. She sent me pictures. I sent the message back.
Oh, Jeanette, I've got all them shavers coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not from Amazon. It's a different company, yeah? Cost me £10. What was it? £3 cheaper.
Let me get the cutty.
With a 5 blade. Well, you know what I told you all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. With docking station, but like Got yours with Chris, it's like an oval. Mine's like a round, it's got the base.
Yeah.
It's same design. Oh, Catherine said, what? I said, I want that one because it's got 3 blades, but no, 5 blades. This is mine. You can have that one.
You know, we can't have your cast offs.
See, it's fucking hard to hold it. It's like a fucking. What about that? It's fucking hard.
Good thing about that, Stuart, is because it's like an oval shape, it's easy to grip.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like this one, Jeanette. It goes like that. It's like a thing.
Well, I used electric tin opener today, Jeanette.
There's a twat.
Opening some tins.
I didn't know you'd
I
gone
can't
electric.
open tins with stupid tin openers. I bent my phone back today, Stuart, so it's in me again. But I still baked.
Oh.
I've got to
You're
start.
a trooper, Tracy.
Pardon?
I'm saying no, Tracy. I've got to buy electric chair from somewhere like that. I bought one. Don't
Yeah, I've
fucking
got
wear.
electric tin opener.
Don't wear, Jeanette. Honestly, I bought it.
You see something, it does your tins in no time.
A tin opener thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it to Johnny and see if he can get it working because we don't know how to do
It's only
it.
got one. It's like a spool. It goes round.
This one, what I've got, it sharpens your knives on the back.
I've got on
And then-
wall.
No, well, this can go up wall if you want it to go up wall.
You know,
That's what
I'll do it old-fashioned way.
Yeah, this can go
Right,
up wall.
I'm fucking right-handed at her.
Look, this can go up wall, but I just I don't put up wall yet. That's it.
It's weird, isn't it?
I tell you what I've seen.
And then you
I
sharpen your knives.
wouldn't mind is, and it's like an egg shape.
Yeah.
And you just put it on top of your tin, press this button, and it goes round and everything itself. No,
Yeah,
you've
that's
got
what
to
this
do is
does.
lift it off, and that's it.
Yeah, but you're talking like something like Kathleen, you're not breaking it. What's that do? Press the button, it won't fucking work no more. You fucking do. You're like him upstairs, fucking Mr. Bixby.
I ain't got an electric tin opener. Yeah, same as I say, I do old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I've looked up the way.
Unless it's got one of them ring pull things on it, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's what I try and buy the ring pulls. Pull it left and the right. It don't matter, does it? Just pull it, come off.
But you know, it does annoy me when you you end up with ring thing on end of your finger.
Yeah.
You're thinking, now I've got to use tin opener now anyway.
Okay. That's right, Kirsty, have you met our Chantel's ex-boyfriend?
No, don't think so. I can't remember.
I'm not about fucking bell-headed, wanking, dickhead, ginger fucking freak cunts, yeah? I'm about Adrian.
Adrian's there.
Alyssa's father.
He knows who we are, who we mean.
Adrian,
Seen him last time.
come here.
No, it's not that close on.
He's got his fucking fingers on his Jeanette and that.
Not that warm, it's cooled down a bit.
Yeah. This guy here, yeah? He's 32 years old. He's been
I think I have once when you come over to yours and you went away, didn't you? Sent me some pictures, that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you go to Cleethorpes or something?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
This is your break away from Leeds.
There's not wrong with Leeds, Stuart. You lived there once.
Only thing about Leeds now is I fucking roll out the cunt. Go and tell me family and roll out the bastard. Fuck off. Goodbye, Leeds.
I don't live in Leeds anyway. I live in
Freya
Rothwell.
says she's got an electric tin opener, but it can be very temperamental. See, that's why I want one of these that you just put on top of tin. You press the button and it does it all itself.
The old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first one that ever came out electric opener, yeah? There's a white fucking case on a black case. There's a magnet on the tin where the tin used to go, and the little blade used to be fitting perfect on tin. You stick it down like that, you press a little fucking finger, push it down so the magnet fits on the tin in the middle,
This
The little
this
bit comes in,
this
you
is
press that
what I'm
button,
talking about,
it
Stuart.
turns out.
This is what I'm talking. It's called hands-free. You just put it on top of the thing.
Yeah.
That's JML, that is. And you just press that button and it just whizzes round.
Well, Jeanette, we'll have to try one, won't we? I'll have to try one of them. Amazon.
£18.94.
I paid no £18.94 for a fucking bastard tin opener. Go fuck themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to do no. Just press button.
Yeah,
and
no, Jeanette.
yeah.
18 quid.
Yeah, you just press button, it goes. Look how much stuff
Okay,
The only reason why it's that price is because it's JML. That's
Oh,
I'll
right.
tell you that. There's another one here, $15.99.
Still expensive for a tin opener.
You're tight off.
I'm not tight ass, I'm just not playing £15 for a fucking tin opener. And you press the button and turn around and it's
$13.99. Keep your
You
hair
might
on
need it one
it.
day if you get arthritis in your hands, Stuart.
Eh?
You might need
Okay.
it one day if you get arthritis in your hands.
Don't eating up with the gum with fasteners on.
Have to give you a light.
Cheapest one I've come across, yeah, is $13.99. And they all
That
the
was
same kind of thing.
Is that Amazon?
Is that okay for you, Stuart? $13.99.
No, it's so dear.
You know, if it were left up to Stuart, he'd get 99p one.
Now, do you know what, Jeanette? It doesn't matter about other prices when he's buying tools for his garden.
You know what's about?
Yeah, I found one even cheaper, $9.99.
That's about right.
See, Stuart, £10.
$9.99.
$1.99.
$1.99. Cheaper. Free delivery. How much is delivery charge? Fucking £5.
No, free delivery to you.
Oh, there's some delivery.
Oh, you get a free bottle or thing grip with it. Or
Big what? What was it?
that green thing.
What's that supposed to do?
It's a grip. You know, like when you're trying to open bottles of pop and things like that.
Is that Amazon?
Yeah.
When you can't open a bottle of pop.
Good. Is that Amazon, that?
Yeah. I better not tell Chris because he'll want it for his camping.
Yeah, well, send me the link to that.
It says portable, great for travel.
Yeah, send me the link to that, Jeanette. I'll look tomorrow.
You just press a little black button and that's it. It does it. Tins of all sizes. Oh, it's a video how to use it.
Good. Anything on this tenner, I'll buy Amazon.
Don't leave any sharp edges either.
No.
Yeah, so you're not going to cut your fingers out, no slice fingers on it. And it's little enough to fit in your drawer. And it's got a magnet in the middle, so your lid don't fall into your tin.
Yeah, send me a link to that.
Takes two AA batteries, I think. The double A, not the triple A.
Okay, I'll let you
That'll cost you £1 for batteries, Stuart, from Pound Shop.
It says press black button to restart or complete any partial can opening.
I'll send you the link, I'll have a look at it, Jeanette. If I get Wi-Fi one, Alexa one. Alexa, open that tin. Don't you start. Shut the fuck up. Just to mention your name.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Are you? What's the wrong way?
I don't understand her.
Your Alexa's very delicate, Stuart.
It's a sentimental bitch. Kathleen.
What?
You never like this fucking bugger. You sent me a fucking piece of shit here.
Oh, there it is, kitchen. Oh.
What the fucking hell was that then?
Your shitty bastard, not mine.
That told you.
Adam, I was smoking here the next time I made it from all this, yeah? That one is open now, I'm talking over here. No one else but me.
That's all right.
Yeah. I will tell you that, mate.
Not allowed to smoke them out there.
No,
Nice and cold.
got to wear lead on that where you stand, aren't you?
Mm.
You're not allowed to do it, you won't. Yeah, like that. I like the way you are, like that.
But yeah, I mean, and unless you're talking to somebody that's got arthritis in the hands like I have, that something
All
like
of
that
it.
is a godsend.
Better, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, of course it is. I mean, Jeanette.
And I've managed not to drop anything this week, Stuart.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, because last week, wasn't it? Last 2 weeks, wasn't it? You've dropped bloody
Last
hell.
week I dropped some icing
Oh,
sugar.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Before that, I dropped some plain flour.
Plain flour, yeah.
I mean, this is no word of a lie. There's one here, and it says 3-in-1 can openers that work. Heavy duty tin opener for arthritis hands with non-slip. And all it is, it's one of them. And
I've got one of them, Jeanette.
They $8.99.
I fucked it up, that. Fucked mine up. Not that. You got a fucking, you put it on the tin, you got that with it. It turns like you fucking send this tin. Oh, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
but some things I've got them things where you just put it
No,
on.
Jeanette, $9.99. I bought $9.99. 13.
But the thing is, you don't have to open them that end where ring pull thing is. You can turn them over and open them from other end.
Yeah.
It's still open by tin.
Yeah, I can't use this handcuff. I'm fucking right. I can't fucking fuck now with this hand. This hand can't fucking hold the fucking have a cup of tea sometimes.
And some of the things now what you buy have got them.
Rim fucking,
So it's easier to open anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it, innit?
I'm not.
How many cups of tea Johnny's thrown over himself?
Oh, no.
But the thing is, them ring pull cans are very temperamental.
Yeah, aren't they?
I've had loads where you pull it and then you're stuck with ring on
end. Fucking middle. Oh, fucking how's that come off? You got to open with a manual chin opener.
You know what I mean? But with this, if you put an electric tin opener on it, you press that button, it whizzes round, and that's it. It's all done for you.
You do. How did you do that? You got like that? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'll look at that, Jeanette. Might buy some junk. Well, no, just buy some cheap old batteries, but I'm not fucking often, am I?
Well, and we buy Panasonic ones, I think, off at Amazon.
Yeah,
cheap and cheerful. But I mean, that's what this runs on batteries, and you have to have 3, right? But I've also got a plug for it. But the only thing is, you're limited to where you can put it.
Put a plug, yeah, in a room, yeah.
If you plug it in, you're limited to where you can charge it, etc.
They got extensions and that, all that fucking up. Like me, Jeanette, I've got 2 plugs down here where I am now, yeah? I've got a plug over here, there where my lamp is, over there back window, which is covering its sofa. I've got this light there, I've got 2 plugs there, I've got nothing here, down here.
Well, this is the thing, we've got one in corner, we've got one underneath window, that's at this end. There's one down there, and I think one near Chris. That's it. We've got 4 sockets in a great big through room.
I've got 6 sockets. I've got 3 double sockets. I've got one here where computer desk is, where I'm sat now. I've got one over side of the room which the sofa's covering, but I've got the extension running to run my lamp. I've got one there, this side of the room here, double socket here where I've got an extension just to run a fucking the Sky, my Xbox 360, my TV, my Fire. I still got to run an extension across it, you know.
No, no Richard, no Tommy.
No, well, what's good tonight? Has it been on tonight, Jack? I've not really smoked too much tonight.
No.
You know, seeing on baking, like, you know. I've been watching bits here. I was talking to Wayne outside, having a fag with him and having a chat. And has it been on panel tonight? Has it been on chat, Richard? No?
Not that I know of. Not that I noticed. You might have gone to sleep early. You might have been tired.
I think I've been on tonight. I'm not being on it.
Yeah, Amjad's been in.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks scary, that does.
Yeah.
Eh?
It looks scary, that does.
What does?
Took a picture of me. Looks like I'm doing a
Two
seance.
over here, they're still in, I think.
Oh, the hell is it?
It's done it in black and white.
Oh, yeah, it's a light. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's done it in black and white, and
Right,
it makes it looks like I'm
Hey,
doing a
hey.
seance
Hey, keep that.
behind the scenes.
Keep that. Put me on the scene. That keep that one.
But yeah, I mean, this is no word of a lie, right? Him and Callum were taking Biscuit for a walk the other day.
Yeah.
And he come back and he sent me this picture, and he's got right up and close and personal with his snail.
Yeah.
And it's just a snail, but the way he's sort of captured it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I'm thinking, God, it's just a snail, but that is a brilliant picture. You know what I mean?
You've got to think about one thing there. I mean, when I came on to our house,
I'll look on your profile on.
They showed me pic. I've got him on. Has Chris come on Facebook? He hasn't it?
It's all right, Chris has sent it me. And the fact that it's just a snail, that's the thing that amazes me. That's it, look.
That's amazing. That's absolutely mental. All the colours, everything's all there.
That's what it says to Chris. It says to say it's just a lowly snail. The way he's captured it is fantastic.
I've always seen his on his profile. I've sort of got him on TikTok, so I'll see his profile picture on Facebook.
But this is the thing, and I mean, Bria will probably know what I'm talking about. And it's the photographer has got an eye for everything. If you know what I mean. You know, from the mundane, they can make a fantastic picture out of anything.
Well, and then if you can paint it, even better.
You know what I mean? It's
like that for millions of pounds, but you don't sell them because they're just photographs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you can paint and put that image that you've done on like.
But the thing is, I mean, the thing is, Stuart, is captured like bees pollinating a flower. You know, right? Things like that, butterflies. You know, right up close and personal. You know what I mean? And they're just mundane. I mean, to me, like the mundane things, the butterflies, the snails. And, you know what I mean?
You catch it online. You catch it on the camera. It's even better. Catch it online. It's there. It's gone.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Some of the pictures that he posts, he does touch them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now Bria will know what I'm talking about. You know, like
I don't know about you can punch up a bit, like where they're all personal. I don't know about that, Jeanette. You know, like you could.
I mean, some of the like sunsets and whatever. I mean, this one behind me.
I've seen it, Jeanette.
That raw biscuit. And do you know how he captured it, Stuart?
Yeah.
Our biscuit were like looking, and he got right down low, and that's how he took that, and he got the sea as his backdrop.
Yeah, I think he showed me that when he came over last time. I could see those pictures of what he showed me, and you know something. I have no video camera shit. All I use is a Polaroid camera. All I use Polaroid or the snap was fucking 90s came in, snap something, go, you have to go to fucking.
Yeah, I knew Bria would know what we're on about, and it's just a case of.
Amazing.
I can do something with that, you know what I mean? And that one, biscuit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got right down, didn't you? And that's how he got biscuit in the shot with the sea as a backdrop.
You'll get towards me, they can see it. you move your head towards me, they can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behind you.
I have done. I've shown it
Yeah.
to Stuart. He's seen
Yeah.
it.
I have. I probably have seen it. But Jeanette, 9 years from now, I'll be 40 years married. The fucking went upstairs. Yeah. And if you, whatever, we're still here. Touch what we all are. Bless the souls. And Chris, if he's not,
Brown bread.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to.
You wanted to take some photographs for you.
9 years' time from now, I'll be 40 years married to this fucking idiot.
I might be dead.
Sure.
Hey,
Jeanette.
I'm 63.
Yeah.
Give something else.
Oh, Jeanette, that's it.
What are you falling apart?
You've
I
got to put your
Jeanette.
best bib and tucker on, Kath.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jeanette, you're not the children. You're saying it's Terry. You're not. You're even older than Terry.
You should.
I'm
What's your
63 in September.
Yeah, I looked at your profile all day, right? And it came with your birthday, and I thought, you're 62,
63.
aren't you?
I am now.
Yeah, no, you were born in 62.
I was born in 1962.
Yeah, Terry's born in 63, so he's 62 in September. You turn 63.
63 in September.
It was Terry turned 62 in September. I looked at your profile and then I went, I'm just thinking about you, like, because you sit down. Because I said to you last time I spoke to you, and your name is Terry. And you popped up. I know, a link for a bloody, baking thing. You popped up. Oh.
But yeah.
I thought, I looked at your profile.
I mean, it's all right. You saying it's only 9 years.
I know.
But, you know what I mean?
Well, Jeanette.
None of us know what's that corner.
Jeanette. Not this year. Too fucking late now. Next year, 32 years married. I can't say it's
I mean, ours a bit more realistic, Stuart, because we've been in 3 years' time. We'll have been married 25 years, so it'll be a silver wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have 32 years.
So yeah.
We'll sort it one day.
We'll see. I mean, he don't mind doing out for anybody. You know that, Stuart.
No. But no, it's just because, I mean, I would love, right?
A proper photo shoot.
A photo shoot, yeah? I mean, Catholic, and they say wedding dress got married in, yeah? But it does need dry cleaning. I don't even know it's going to fucking fit in the bastard. I really don't. And
I know what you're saying.
The suit,
you want to recreate the day, but
the suit,
yeah.
I've got a suit jacket. I ain't got to tie them all, but I've got a semi-tie to it. So that'll have to fucking do. Right? Because I made that with Dan. My suit tie, well, I got mine wet in his suit pocket, in his little flap here. But he died. Made him with it. And my suit trousers, well, they're still in fucking Bradford police station almost 15 years ago. Jason knows what I'm about that one.
In Bradford police station.
The suit trousers are in Bradford police station and they've been over there for the last 25 fucking years. So I won't wear them again. They've been scrapped, burned up. Situation that never
But
happened.
you can always buy another pair of trousers, Stuart.
Yeah, similar to that. I've got a suit jacket. I've got a white shirt. The only thing I've got a bald head this time.
You'll have to get a syrup.
But I won't tell you something. I won't tell you something, yeah? This goodness too, Tracy will tell you. I've got a wedding video.
If you look right next to the clock, Stuart, that's our wedding picture.
Yeah. And I've got a wedding video. I've got a video recorder. It don't fucking work. Don't work. I've got a wedding video. but I need to find it because I have got, I swear to God, I have got a fucking bin line, 3 bin lines full of videos. And I tell you what, it, Barbara had it, Tracy's mum had it. We got married, stuck at office. I'll save that for you. I will watch it whenever I got it back. That was it, put it away, we found it. We found that Tracy's mum died. Me and Tracy came over here, I watched it, I couldn't watch it. Can't watch it, Jeanette. You know why? There's too many dead people on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we're on. I mean, my mum's on ours, and on Chris's mum's on ours, and both of them have gone.
Yeah, but I am going to get it. If I don't find it, I won't get it. I know what it's got on it. Stuart and Cass wedding anniversary, 2nd July 1984. On a little sticker, you know, on fucking actual where you stick in the machine.
Yeah.
Got that on it. I know what it's got. I'll get it, put a CD. Hello. Well,
I mean, it's like Max Spielman. You know, when Chris has his pictures, like that one behind telly.
Yeah.
He goes to Max Spielman and has them printed.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, I'm going to get going. And as to see you all, well, I don't know whether Richard's going live Thursday. He was supposed to be going live last Thursday, but he didn't. Because he didn't feel very well. So I will see you all maybe Thursday. If I don't see you then, Saturday. See you later. Bye.
Okay then. Bye, chat. Bye, Peter. Tim and Bria. Bye.
I don't even know what I'm spelling now.
Hello.